What if the most spiritually powerful thing you could do right now wasn't grinding harder, wasn't praying louder, wasn't even pushing through pain? What if the most important thing you could do spiritually was go slower? I know, we don't like slow, not in the gym, and definitely not in life. But if you want to grow endurance, you don't just need the high intensity days. You need what athletes call zone 2. And in your spiritual life, that's where God builds patience. You see, in fitness, most people think progress only happens when you go hard. That's a very young way of thinking. Max effort workouts all the time PR lifts, every day, nothing but high intensity intervals. And that's what gets all the attention. And I get it. But ask any seasoned athlete and they'll tell you the real engine is built in zone 2. And what is that? It's that steady state effort, low to moderate intensity, where your heart's working, but you're not maxed out. You're not gasping for breath. You may be sweating, but you're not dripping in sweat. But you're building aerobic capacity, recovery efficiency, and then long-term endurance. And you know what? It's not flashy, but it's foundational. It's the kind of work that shows up weeks later when you suddenly realize you're stronger than before. The same is true in your spiritual life. Sometimes God doesn't crank up the intensity, He actually dials it down. Not to make life easy, but to build your spiritual endurance. And that's what patience is really about. And it doesn't just show up in crisis moments, it's trained in the quiet one. Think about it. Zone 2 patience is like being stuck behind a semi-truck on your way to vacation. You could pass, you could honk, but you don't. Or rebuilding strength after an injury. Not dramatic, not necessarily painful, just consistent. Or choosing not to snap back in a disagreement, just staying present, calm, under control. That's spiritual zone 2. It doesn't look heroic, but man, is it powerful. So what does that zone 2 patience feel like? Is enduring. It lasts. It's consistent. It doesn't take like your max effort, right? And it's light. It's like a kettlebell you could just swing all day. It feels like praying again, even when nothing has changed. It feels like showing up with a good attitude, even when no one notices. It feels like obeying quietly, even when there's no applause or confirmation. It's not explosive. It's not emotional. It's steady. It's sustainable. And that's what makes it spiritually powerful. You see, patience isn't a passive waiting game. It's a spiritual skill trained over time. And God develops it not through hype, but through habit. So if you're in a season of repetition, of silence, of waiting, let me just remind you, you're not stuck. You're just in spiritual zone 2. So stay with it. Let patience do its work. This week, I want to challenge you. Embrace the pace. Don't try to speed it up. Don't try to power through. When things feel low and slow, let that be a cue that God is doing a deeper work in you. Because spiritual maturity isn't built in the chaos, it's built in the consistency. So breathe, hold steady, and stay in zone 2. You're right where you need to be. If this message hit home today, share it with someone else who might need to hear it. And until next time, keep showing up, keep training, and keep trusting the process.